Greetings, students, acolytes, and apprentices of the Force. Welcome back to another Star Wars holocron. As your guide, I am confident in providing you with the knowledge and wisdom you seek. Let us delve deeper into the mysteries of the Force together. In the vast, star-speckled expanse of a galaxy torn by conflict, a new chapter unfolds, bridging the chasm between darkness and light, past and future. Amidst the turmoil, Luke Skywalker, the last beacon of hope for the Jedi Order, finds himself on a quest not just for power, but for understanding. His journey leads him to the ruins of an ancient temple, where the whispers of the past cling to the shattered remnants of history. Within the crumbling walls, Luke, guided by the wisdom of the Fallanassi, undertakes a task unheard of, a venture to heal a kyber crystal, tarnished by the darkness of an ancient Sith's hatred. This crystal, pulsating with a malevolent glow, represents more than just a weapon. It symbolizes the very essence of the Force, torn between the light and the dark. As Luke delves deeper into the ritual, his hands tremble, not from fear but from the burden of the task ahead. The crystal, once a beacon of Sith power, now lay before him, its crimson hue a stark reminder of the bloodshed it had once wrought. The Fallanassi's chants fill the air, a soothing melody against the storm of dark energy swirling around them. Suddenly the temple is filled with a blinding light, and Luke finds himself transported beyond the physical realm into a battleground of the soul. Before him stands not just the spectre of the rogue Sith, but the manifestation of his own darkest fears, Darth Vader, the father he seeks to save. Armed with a lightsaber he has yet to build, its green blade a stark contrast to the haunting red of his adversary, Luke faces Vader amidst the ethereal echoes of Cloud City. This is not the Vader he fought before. This is a Vader made of pain, of loss, and of Luke's own fears. The duel is fierce, not of physical blows, but of wills, a battle fought on the precipice between light and darkness. As their blades clash, Luke is not just fighting Vader, he is confronting his own past. Each strike, each parry, brings forth memories of loss, of pain, of sacrifice. The deaths of his aunt and uncle, the loss of Obi-Wan, the capture of each memory fuels his resolve, even as Vader's spectral form taunts him with the inevitability of their destiny. Yet, as the battle rages, Luke's spirit does not falter. With each moment of suffering revisited, his resolve hardens. He understands now, more than ever, that this battle is not to defeat Vader, but to understand him, to heal the wounds of the past, and to prepare for the destiny that awaits him. As the duel reaches its climax, Luke's lightsaber pierces the darkness, not with a killing blow, but with an act of healing. The kyber crystal at the heart of their battle begins to shift, its crimson fading to the purest white. The rogue Sith's pain, Vader's torment, and Luke's own fears are cleansed in the light. With the crystal healed, the spectral battlefield fades, leaving Luke alone in the ancient temple, the white kyber crystal in hand. He has faced the darkness, not with the might of a Jedi Knight, but with the compassion of one who understands the true power of the Force. This battle, though fought in the shadows of the Force, strengthens Luke's resolve. He emerges not just as a warrior, but as a beacon of hope, ready to face his destiny, to confront his father, not as an enemy, but as a son determined to bring back the light hidden within the darkness. In the silence that follows the tempest of his trial, Luke Skywalker stands alone, the pure white kyber crystal cradled in his hands, a symbol of his triumph over the darkness within and without. The air in the ancient temple, once thick with the weight of untold years and the heavy breath of darkness, now seems lighter, as if cleansed by the ordeal. The Fallanassi's presence, ethereal and serene, surrounds him, their approving silence a testament to his success. Luke's mind, however, is far from serene. The duel with the spectre of Vader, a battle waged in the depths of his soul, had unveiled truths about himself, his fears, and his destiny that he could no longer ignore. He had faced the embodiment of his greatest adversary, and in doing so confronted the very essence of the Force itself, the eternal struggle between the dark and the light. As he exits the temple, the crystal in hand, the galaxy around him seems unchanged. The stars still shine with indifferent light, the wars rage on, and the cries of the oppressed still echo through the void. But Luke, he is transformed. He carries with him not just a healed crystal, but a renewed purpose. The vision of his duel with Vader, more than a mere confrontation, had been a prophecy, a glimpse of what must come to pass. The journey back to the Rebel Alliance is a contemplative one. Luke ponders the inevitability of his confrontation with Vader, not with dread, but with a somber acceptance. He understands now that their destinies are intertwined, bound by the Force in a way that cannot be denied. The duel in the temple was but a prelude to the confrontation to come, a confrontation that would determine the fate of the galaxy. In the days that follow, Luke's resolve becomes action. The white kyber crystal, once a symbol of his trial, now finds a new purpose. Under his careful hands it becomes the heart of a new lightsaber, a weapon not of war, but of a Jedi Knight, a guardian of peace and justice in the galaxy. Its green blade, a stark contrast to the darkness he had faced, is a beacon of hope, a promise of the light that can flourish even in the shadow of the greatest darkness. The final confrontation with Vader looms ever closer, a shadow on the horizon that cannot be avoided. But Luke faces it not as a battle to be won, but as a chance for redemption, for himself and for his father. The vision in the temple had shown him the pain that lay at the heart of Darth Vader, the remnants of Anakin Skywalker, buried deep beneath layers of darkness and despair. As Luke prepares for this inevitable encounter, he does so with a heart fortified by the trials he has overcome. He knows the path ahead is fraught with danger, that the light may yet falter against the overwhelming shadow. But he also carries with him the knowledge, the hope, that even the darkest night can be broken by the dawn. When the day of reckoning finally arrives, Luke Skywalker stands ready. He meets his destiny not with a lightsaber in hand, but with an outstretched arm, an offer of redemption, a call to the light. The battle between father and son, foreseen in the ethereal duel within the temple, unfolds not just as a clash of wills, but as a struggle for salvation, for Vader, for Luke, and for the galaxy itself. In the end, it is not the strength of his arm or the blade of his lightsaber that determines the outcome, but the strength of his belief, the belief in the possibility of redemption, in the power of the light to reclaim even the most lost of souls. As darkness gives way to light, Luke Skywalker fulfills his destiny, not just as a Jedi Knight, but as a son, bringing his father back from the darkness, and with him, hope to the galaxy. Thus, the hidden duel within the temple, a battle of shadows and light, becomes the foundation upon which the future is built, a future where the light, ever resilient, rises anew, guided by the legacy of a Jedi who understood the true power of the Force, to heal, to redeem, and to unite.